What it do, y'all? What's happening? It's your boy J Indiana Jones, Mr. J-Indy Intellect. And I gotta talk about this again or whatnot. I got a lot of comments or whatever. A lot of people talking crazy or whatnot, but it's all Gucci or whatnot. But check this out. This is Lauren London Sacrifice Nipsey Hussle Part 2. So a lot of y'all ask for like proof or like how do I have proof on this? And look, check this out. I'm gonna start by saying this. R.I.P. Nipsey. R.I.P. Nip. Rest in heaven. Like real talk. Cause I mean, I don't wish death on no man. But on top of that, I actually know what death is. Some people they think it just go over their head or whatnot. I ain't gonna get into all that in this video. I'll probably do that in a different one. But back to it, just R.I.P. Nipsey. I haven't disrespected the man. I would never disrespect him. I would praise him more than I would disrespect him. But on the other hand, it's talking about Lauren London. I mean, if you mad at me talking about her, it just is what it is until she proves herself innocent. And just because you talking about Lauren London, she loved him, she loved her man or whatnot. Man, anybody could love anybody, bro. You used to love people in elementary school. Like, you had boyfriends, girlfriends, middle school, whatnot. You thought you was in love with them. Where they at now? Like, come on, bro. Stop playing. Everybody could love anybody. But more people in love with that money and they in love with that fame. And if you're in the industry, you'll fall in love with it quick. Because it would get your ass. Basically, it'll pretty much molest you. That's what they be on. But check Lauren London hair out right now. Check her hair out. She done already changed her hair color. You could say, okay, she changed it for the widows. You know, the widows blonde their hair or whatnot. That's what they say, widows blonde their hair. That's cool. She could do it for that reason. But what other reason do people do it in the industry, man? Come on. I mean, they compare it. I mean, if you know about the MK Ultra ritual, then you'll see what they be doing. I mean, Katy Perry did it. Kanye did it. Rihanna did it. Everybody did. Chris Brown, like everybody did the little white hair. You can say, oh, that's just a fashion thing. That's, man, gone, bro. You don't be watching or paying attention to nothing. If you don't pay attention, if you one of those people that don't pay attention to what's really going on, ain't even no point for you to even like be talking to me. It's just pointless. I mean, your point would not count if you're not on that level of talking. Like, I mean, you can believe whatever you want to. You don't have to believe in what I'm talking about. We'll just leave it at that then. You go believe in your way, and I'm going to go believe in my way. But the people that believe in the way that I'm believing in it, feel free to say whatever you want to say or however you feel about it. And back to the ritual itself. Why I say it was a ritual, I mean, like, ATL2, it came out March 31st, 2006. R.I.P. Nip, he died March 31st, 2019. That's exactly 13 years, exactly 13 years. My bad, I said 3. It's 13 years, though. Come on now. That's not significant that 13 backwards is 31, 31 backwards is 13. At the same time, numerology, 1 plus 3 for 13 equals 4. And for 31, 3 plus 1 equals 4. So now you got the number 4. Then you can look it up. I got a few definitions, but I went more for the death side. See, over here in the Western world, we don't talk about 4 being like considered death or nothing like that. 4 is more like a grounding. It's like they call it the 4. 4 is the salt of the earth. You know what I'm saying? That's what the number 4 is. But now when you take it over to the eastern side, here go a little definition. Traditionally, 4 is unlucky because it's sometimes pronounced she, which is the word for death. Sometimes levels or rooms with 4 don't exist in hospitals or hotels, particularly in maternity section of hospitals or hotels. The room number 43 is avoided because it literally means stillbirth. So that's just like a quick definition of 4. You could look all this up. That's all I did, is went on Google, whatnot. Tetraphobia. Tetra is for 4, phobia is for fear. And it's the practice of avoiding instances of the number 4 in Eastern Asian nations. So, and then in Japan, the number 4 means yan or she. And yan being pretty much the good version of it. And she being related with death. And then I start thinking, like, okay, yan and she both meaning 4 over in the eastern side. See, the western side, see over here, we consider the number 13 being that number, right? 13 is like Friday the 13th. Oh, the 13, whatnot. Which still equals 4. 1 plus 3, right? And then over there, 4 is bed. Halfway, because it's 2 of them, yan and she. And then I think about 4, okay. Well, in astrology, I know 4 is the sign for Jupiter. I also know it's the sign for Saturn too. Because the upside, Jupiter upside up 4, and Saturn is a downward 4. And I can show y'all that. You kind of read that. It say Jupiter, Saturn, whatnot. You see them. They both crosses, but they 4s. Upside downward. Saturn got to be the she. Jupiter got to be the yan. And that's on some astrology stuff. And I'm not even digging deep. Like, this is just like snacks right here. This is playground work. I ain't even doing nothing. But I'm just kind of trying to show y'all, like, y'all wanted proof. I'm just getting more into like the esoteric, like, stuff that most of y'all probably don't study. And if you do, you can prove me wrong, or you can just say what you got to say, whatnot. That's cool. But I just wanted to touch on that. That's more of my proof for why I believe Lauren London had did that. Yeah, she did that. And they say there might have been others. It's always going to be others. Because they all got to play a role. Everybody got to play a role. And that's what I got to say, though. So, hit the subscribe button if you want, whatnot. Like it, dislike it. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of disliking, a lot of liking. It don't matter. You just feel how you feel. That's cool. Everybody has feelings. Everybody had to control them, though. But, peace and love. I'm out.